Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing.
All of our customers are going to be pleased with their outcome, because if they're not, we will go above and beyond to bring them back and make sure that they are happy. I'm Rob Wheely, and I'm the CEO of Alloy Wheel Repair Specialists. We're the world's largest provider of wheel refinishing, remanufacturing, and wheel replacement. My dad was a car enthusiast, always working on cars of his own and new projects. That passed down to me, and it still grows with me today. Wheels have become the jewelry of the car. People want their wheels to look nice. We provide basic refinishing of wheels. We have remanufacturing facilities that provide extensive repair. We also have put all of our processes through an independent facility that's accredited. You can find those certifications on our website. We do it all. You bring your wheel to us and we'll figure it out. We strive for not just customer service experience, but customer excellence. We want to wow them so they come back each and every time. All of our technicians are trained and certified. We even have a master training course. It's important to love what you do. It's important to make employees feel a part of the team, and they're seeing the same rewards as you do. That's what helps us accomplish our goal. Everybody's our customer. The retail public, dealerships, body shops, insurance companies, warranty companies. We have a claims department. We're the ones that they call to come in and repair it. So if you find yourself in need of wheel refinishing, wheel repair, wheel replacement, or if you just want to custom color your wheels, give us a call. We'll help you find the right location, or you can go to our website. There's a locator on there to find the location closest to you.
Welcome to Dover International Speedway here for the Racecult Eras Cup Series. They are in the 87s here tonight, currently in their qualifying, so we gotta wait for them to get done a little bit for y'all. I think I can pull up some racing info here. Might have put that in there. Yeah, it's really 75 laps is the only thing. These cars are pretty hard to drive. They're at the 87, so they don't really want to turn very well. It's just not a thing that they're known for, but 14 drivers here tonight. We actually have 2 Pontiacs in here. I never saw that before. But I'll pull up the starting grid here. And again, I'm still trying to fix this issue of some reason for my quality dropping. So Scott Patton first, Johnny Hamby second, Austin Blum third, fourth Rod Minton fifth, Jack Watts sixth, Matt Rod DeLoso seventh, Riley Weaver eighth, Justin Blackman ninth, John Pansula 10th, Charles Wonder 11th, Steve Steve Gully, 12th. Nick Sargent, 13th. Bill Paradise, 14th. Elaine Albert Jr. here today. Also need to make sure that I am in Discord. Yes, I am, because I've been having to deal with, for some reason, my OBS is just not wanting to do everything that it should with me. So, kind of give and take right now on this issue. So I've set it to be able to kind of wander the wide world for the video quality that it should be. I very well may honestly give the PC a full, or give it a full restart, because it's doing stuff that it shouldn't be doing at all. It's not making any sense to me. But small field here today. This is sponsored by simwrapmarket.com. I actually bought a sim wrap from them like as soon as I had a chance to, because I was looking for something and they had it, and I was like, oh, I'm snatching this immediately, and I got it immediately as soon as I saw it. It was like the Thunderbolt paint scheme, I think, and I saw that and I was like, yep, this is what I want right now. So I took that as soon as I could. That's for dang sure. It may be temperatures, possibly, that is getting too high or something like that. Very well may be. I'm just having to see, because this is not normal. Still waiting to roll off here. I believe these 87s, I've only driven them really once. When I driven them, I couldn't turn. I mean, I could not turn them to save my life, literally. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these guys do it, because these guys actually probably know how to drive these cars, and unlike me, where I have about zero clue how to do that. Yeah, I must have some settings somewhere, because it's up to green again, but it's... I meant to fix this earlier, and I thought it fixed itself, but evidently did not. So 75 laps again. These cars, I don't like to turn that much. I'm pretty heavy, and again, I tried driving them. You got to use a lot of brake to actually get the dang thing to turn, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is not turning. Please turn. And it did not want to do it. The pace car will pull in here, though. As green flag is in the air, we are underway here from Dover International Speedway. Oh, already got three people in the wall. Cars are oddly very quiet, too. They're not that loud. I thought they'd be a lot louder than what they actually are. Saw two people bounce off the wall. I'm not sure who it was exactly, but they did pancake that wall, and it kind of spit them out after that. That's not what you want to see if you're them. Keep it going straight, however. Oh, that's a bobble right there from the 10. I thought he was about to lose it there. The 94 gets up under me, decides to let him go. Didn't really fight him too hard with it. Now you got the 92 of Rod Mitten. He just kind of gets a set sail right now. He doesn't have to really worry about anything up front, just what's in the mirror. I don't know how the tire fall off is on these cars. It could be absolutely god-awful. I have no idea. We already have somebody going to pit road, I think. Somebody's down on the apron. That's John Hamby. Johnny Hamby. He has dropped to the back because of connection issues, and the 48 almost pancakes the wall, too. Oh, 24 is up under him. He's going to get almost try to run down the back stretch. He can't get up under him enough, though, to be able to make really any move towards him at all. We'll go on board because I want to see how these guys are driving these cars, because I know they are hard to drive. Wish I could trace their throttle input, but I can't. But I know what these things just are. They don't want to turn. I can just kind of just feel like just watching that car it's really labored input. I mean, it's really tough to get to turn, as the 12's going to get a good run on the 01 on the exit there. You got a good bite off the corner. 01's looks like he's not going to fight him too hard. He's going to let him go, or try to let him go, it looks like. Finally does get past him. For life news, I don't know if y'all knew, Harvick was disqualified after the race because they found that there was a bolt, or there wasn't something tight on this car. I can't remember what it was exactly, though. Let me make this a little bit louder for y'all, since this is a very quiet track. And my headset's kind of very touchy too, so it actually hears a little bit more than what you all hear. We got a grip clean. That's the number 10 of Justin Blackburn. A nice looking paint scheme that he has. What is that actually based off? I can't see what that says fully. Grip clean, that's what it does say. Like I said, it looks very nice. Very clean overall. 84 is really trying to fight this 01. You can see these guys, I mean, I'm just looking at this though, you can see that, like, compared to the next gens, these cars are having to roll around really slowly. That's not going to help you when you get on the apron. That's going to send you around, but they're not able to get off as aggressive as I thought that they would. And I'm really having to see them wait on throttle turn. So the 46 is actually making a run again on them. This is actually a different car. We were seeing 24 make a run before. 22 is trying to kind of poke his head in there now a little bit. He wants to try to get the lead. Go down the back stretch. He's going to be right on his. I mean, he's right on his bumpers. He's actually going to bump him down the back front stretch. Not expect him to be doing that. He's going to give him a shove in the corner. Looks like the 46 is still not going to make him move. Still just waiting there. There it goes. 92 bottom out. Looks like he bobbled a little bit. That's going to give the 46 a run that he needs, but the 46 couldn't get up under him clean enough, and he rubs off some speed doing that. Going to try to wrap the bottom, too, because of this. I don't know if he's going to be able to get off the corner good enough, though, as he's going to wash up the track. Nope, he's going to stay up under him. They'll go side by side. Two will lose lead to 46 right there. This is really where the big battle is. We have two 48s in this race, don't we? Yes, we do. I'm going to say we have two 48s. Let me update trading paints. So they might have switched their numbers, but I'm seeing... Oh, it's a 48 and an 84. I was so confused because I thought the paint schemes were the same with the Lowe's and a Ally paint scheme. But I was completely wrong on that end. Completely wrong. And we got somebody around. I heard that. That was the 10. Justin Blackburn smacks the wall. Comes off the corner, and he just... There's two 84s in this race. Okay, so it looks like he just gets tight, maybe. Has to lift coming off, seems. Oh, he sees the 48. Kind of gets off slow. He lifts, and then he just gets plowed through from behind him. He gets just absolutely drilled. Goes down to the inside, keeps it rolling. He hit hard. As yes, I'm going to figure out why. Huh. I didn't realize OBS had a form. I'm gonna have to get on that. This is a form also. You see, everybody's coming down pit road. This is gonna be 4 tires and fuel, if I had to guess. Nobody's not gonna take tires. A 94 paint scheme is a Bill Elliott base paint scheme. I wasn't alive when Bill Elliott. Well, when he was running that paint scheme, I was not even born. My dad was a Bill Elliott fan growing up. He ran that, but that was on the generation after this car. Pretty sure. The 8 has some damage too. He's gotten some left or right side damage on that car. Scott Patton, he'll actually get the lead there. He'll hop Rodman. The 10's now coming down because that car is destroyed. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I think the cars, though, were actually built a little bit stiffer. A little bit stiffer. This is what I need. They are actually already... That's fast. Did not expect them to already have the lights off on the pace car here, but they already have them off. What I've saw so far is these cars are tight. They wear off quickly on the tires, so you kind of only have like a little small window of opportunity to go and make it count at this point. Take it while they're all close is pretty much what I'm kind of getting. Pace car will pull in here, though, and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Scott will give them, or bring them to the green flag again. 92 looks like he did not get a good start. At 24 is going to try to get a pass up under him. No, I butchered his last name. I'm sorry if I did, because I probably honestly just killed it, so I'm not good with names at all. These guys are about to be 3 wide as that 92 just had that car kick out on him. That thing got really, really loose. I don't think he liked that one bit. I did some skating, and he did not want to be a part of that at all. This is a little bit of a shorter field. Let's actually go a lap on board with each driver here. So we'll start that now when they actually get past the start-finish line. believe I may have done a little bit extra there for some of those drivers. If I did, I'm very sorry about that. Got a little bit sidetracked. When I do these laps, I zone out, like completely zone out, because I start watching these guys how they're driving the track. Got a little bit of a battle for second, though. Sorry, third. 94 is trying to hold off the 77 and the 24 at the same time. Scott, however, has created a huge gap to him and Rod. A huge one. 48, 8, and 01 are having a little bit of a battle. Pontiac, when did Pontiac drop out of the Cup Series? I don't know. When did they drop out of the Cup Series?
Yes.
I know, wait. I don't know when they... I know it was before... No, it wasn't before the 2000s. I think it was like early 2000s that they did. Ford is still in it. Chevy's still in it. Toyota replaced Pontiac, I believe. That's kind of what happened. Guys are actually a little bit past halfway now in the race, and we have 2 drivers that are not on track. That's actually no, yes, 2. Elena Albert and Johnny Hamby currently not on track. I believe they might have called their night a quit here, or an end. I think no, he just must have gotten loose. I saw the 01 down the track. I thought he may have hit something, but it looks like he might have just gotten loose and he just really just chased it down there with him. A lot of guys will do sometimes. They see if the car is wanting to step out on them, so they'll just kind of walk down the track with it, is what I could say almost. It's not a bad idea, but if you do it too much, it's going to be really bad for you. Blackburn's here for just participation points at this point. That car is not too fast. That car is tight. Now see how much wheel he has into it. Actually, Scott's about to lap him here. About to lap him again, actually, sorry. As these guys are 42 laps into the 75-lap race, you will take a commercial break. It will be side by side, though, so y'all will not be missing anything. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing. See, we are back here with 25 laps left in the race. Scott has got a big lead. I mean, absolutely huge. He's 12 seconds ahead, so he's not having any issues maintaining the lead here so far at all. Bit rate of at least, yeah, I know. He's a bit rate of at least this amount. Trying to do that for you, YouTube. I don't know why my bitrate is going to switch up and down on me all the time. Looks like the only ballot we're going to have is maybe 4 seconds here, possibly, unless there's a caution that comes out, which... See, now these guys might be able to go to the end. I'm not sure what their fuel is looking like. They might have to pit once, possibly. Yeah, I don't know what their fuel is completely. Fastest lap has been, that's actually, fastest lap was set by Rod. He ran a 25:37. Right now his laps are comparable to Scott. I mean, he's pretty dang close to him. He's not very far off at all. You can see him right there on the left side now. I mean, it's pretty close on what the times are. Really looks like his car looks like it wants to turn more than anybody else's. Everybody else's I saw has been kind of labored turns. They don't really just want to. They don't really want to go anywhere. These cars, I think they can adjust the. I think they can adjust the spoiler in it, which is kind of weird. And that's just something with these cars that you can't do with the other ones. And they have to wait until after the race, though. Most of these tires are maybe getting worn out. Let's see what they're doing here. Tire-wise, they're probably worn out. Yeah, it looks like they're not turning anymore. It looks like those right fronts are gone in these cars. They probably wore the right fronts worse on them, possibly. That seems like... yeah, they probably did. Most cars... When you're worried about tires, you're worried about the right front wearing off, because it takes a lot of that load, takes a lot of that turning load on it. So when it doesn't turn anymore, it just doesn't want to do anything, as that 46 does not want to see a caution. Doesn't want to cause it either with getting into the 8. The 8 realizes that he's down there. He just lets him go. He's like, yeah, just go on, man. Actually lapped up to 7th right now. See if he can lap 6 people. Right, but that's pulling the gap down. Where is he? 24. If he can lap it, he might lap up to 6th here. Seems they're coming off the corner and he's running. I mean, not much faster. 5/10 fat. I mean, well, 5/10 is a lot, but I'm not saying like he's blowing the tires off him though. And at this point, this is a race where you just don't want to get lapped from the leader. That's kind of what I do sometimes. I pride myself on not getting lapped by them. Sometimes it will happen and you're like, well, this sucks. But don't hold up the leader and wreck him by any means. That's not what you want to do. Don't do that. That's the wrong thing to do. Looking at the last laps, looks like Austin's been a little bit faster, if not faster, than I'm trying to say. Can't even think of the name. Rod. Last couple laps, they actually tied last time, so they're not. So that lap doesn't count. Those right, they were literally identical. He's actually, no, he is going to lap the 24 here. I think he's got to go to the sides on Charlie Widener. Get around the 24. 24, I don't think he's going to play too hard with him. I think he's going to really, I didn't like that there because I kind of saw him pulling it. That's cutting it close there, man. That is being semi-aggressive, trying to get around somebody. I don't know if I'd be doing that if I was him. He cut that close. Very, very close. Four laps left here. This has been a pretty quiet race overall, and we had like one caution so far. And after that, it's been green since then. I think this car might be pretty dependent on clean air, which is a possibility. So he's really the only guy that can keep his car turning more than anything else. I've noticed the most is he's got that car rotating the whole entire time around for him. His white flag is in the air one more time around. I don't want to talk too bad on that. Scott Pattern looks like was up front the whole entire race. He actually qualified on the pole, so the pole sitter going to go out of 1 and 2 here. Going to go into 3 and 4. Dive that car down in there. Stay in the bottom as long as he doesn't wreck and total the car. He should have the win here as he comes off turn 4 here. And he will win here at Dover International Speedway. Like Austin Blom, he will come second. Actually, does get past Rod Bloom. Why did I say Blom? Austin Bloom, Rod Mitten, Jack Watts, Charlie Widener. Matt has disappeared. See the 4.6 doing his burnout here. Watching him sit there on track. Actually, I forgot he's doing that because I need to These top guys into the interview. I will pull up the finishing order here, though. Should be able to see it all on one screen here. I will bring in the third place driver in Rod Mitten. Make sure his Discord is unmuted. It is. Hey, Rod, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Hey, what's going on, Bryce?
And so you come home third. You followed a little bit short there after leading the opening portion of the race. Now, what do you think happened to the car there at the middle point after that caution there? Did it just get too tight on you?
Oh God, yeah, these things are a handful, and you drive them hard one lap and they're gone immediately. So Scott did a really good job of saving his stuff. I knew he was going to be quick coming in today. Just glad we got to get the Simrap Market car out front for a little bit. I knew it was going to be tough. Scott ran a great race, but overall can't be too mad coming home third in these 87s, which I'll admit aren't my favorite car on the game. So anytime I can get a podium finish, I'll be happy with it.
So how does this think that this sets the tone for you open season? Because coming home third is not a bad place to finish at all.
No, yeah, that's kind of where we expect to be, especially with the field size being a little bit shorter in these 1987 cars. Obviously, we want to come out and win every week, but if we're finishing third and where we expect to be, it's going to carry us through the points through the season and give us a shot at the championship here in about 14 weeks.
So how do you feel about the race next week? Do you feel pretty confident in yourself that you could take home a win there possibly?
At North Wilkesboro, I'm going to be honest, not as much. I always felt like Dover, being my home track, was one of my stronger tracks, and then to come up short, and well, not really short, to get whooped by almost a lap was kind of crappy. So going to have to get to work on the sim this week and see if we can find some speed at North Wilkesboro. Like I said, it's an odd track. We struggled there in past seasons, so just going to have to get to work.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, just thanks to simrapmarket.com. Their paint scheme is what's on the car today, the design. You can go on, grab a design, put whatever sponsor's colors you want on it, edit it how you like, and it's only $10 a car. So if you're a painter or even just a novice painter, it's pretty easy to get a good looking paint scheme. So just thanks for them for the support for the league and supporting our race car tonight.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good third place finish tonight, man.
I appreciate you, Bryce.
This is Rod Mitten, third place driver. We will bring in the second place driver in Austin Bloom. Hey, Austin, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Man, so you come home second there. You passed Rod at the end. How did the race go for you overall, though?
It was good. 10 laps in, I hit the wall hard and had 40 seconds of damage. So got that done on the first stop and drove from the back. Had nothing for Scott, though.
I was going to say, how did these cars drive? Because it seemed like you all got really tight as the run went on.
It's really, really tight. And then you try to use the throttle to get it off the corner, and you hope you hit it in time. Otherwise, you're slapping the wall.
I was going to say, so towards the end of the race there, did you, you were catching Rod. Did you expect to get by him, or did you think you'd fall a little bit short there? Especially seems like these cars are pretty hard to pass, too, since it looks like if you get on the bottom, nobody can pass you.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to catch him, but then I tried something in 1 and 2, and it worked. And I kept trying. I was entering near the wall and just cutting down off the corner, and I was gaining 2/10 on him every lap there. So I had a feeling I'd get him after that.
So you finished second. How do you feel about North Wilkesboro next week going into the second race of the season?
Oh, I'm horrible there, and I'm not too good at the 87, so it should be a good combination.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
No, thank you. It's first race with the series, so I'm sure I'll have some in the future.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Good job tonight coming home second, man.
Thank you. Thanks for the broadcast.
Austin Bloom, the second place driver. We'll bring in the race winner in Scott. There he is. He's already in there. Scott Patton. Hey, Scott. This is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Hey, Bryce, I got you, bud.
Man, so you come home with the win here today. How did the race go for you overall, though? Because it seems like you were pretty much setting sail there after that caution came out.
Yeah, this is one of the tracks we kind of like, especially in these 87 cars here. You can really have a lot of influence as a driver as to how you wear the tires down and kind of some strategy in the corners here, because this surface is obviously super, super abrasive on the tires. So, yeah, it's nice when things when the race kind of comes together like that easy. So we'll take them when they come by, because they certainly don't come that often, that easy. So yeah, it's a lot of fun racing with these guys here on the season opener.
And so, do you think anything changed there when that caution came out for you, or was it pretty much you just got the lead and it was just you're just gone from there?
Yeah, I kind of knew if I kind of settled into my stuff here. We screwed up the first restart, or the first start of the race, I should say. I felt bad for Johnny Hamby there, getting caught with a flag, but we missed a shift on the start. That's kind of a learning curve for us. I don't race these 87s all that often, but once we got that figured out, that second caution, the restart, kind of knew once we took it easy and kind of set sail in front of these guys that we'd be in pretty good shape here going forward for the rest of the race. And luckily it turned out green, so not a whole lot of strategy involved and pretty straightforward for 75 laps.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Sure. Certainly, we got the New England Racing Museum on the hood, and it's Dr. Dick Bergeron's project up here in the Northeast. It's a museum. It's on the property of New Hampshire Motor Speedway if you're ever up in this area. I'm from New Hampshire up here, so it's a cool little museum to check out, as well as SimRap Market. Want to thank them certainly for participating as the league sponsor and everything that they do to support this league and contribute to it. So appreciate their stuff. SimRapMarket.com is where you can find all their wraps. They do an awesome job, and that guy really knows what he's doing. He's with those wraps. They're gonna pick up a few more this week. So yeah, hats off to those guys, and certainly everybody that puts on this league, Matt and Rod and all those guys too, for all their work during the week.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Good job tonight coming home with the win today, though.
Appreciate it, Bryce. Appreciate the broadcast. Looking forward to checking it out here.
That was Scott Patton, the race winner. I will go over the finishing order here now as, hello there, SimRap. I'm trying to get this, whatever this OBS issue is fixed. I'm going to mess around with this after when I get a chance. But I'll go over the finishing order here now. First is Scott Patton, second Austin Bloom, third Rod Mitten, fourth Jack Watts, fifth Charlie Widener, sixth Matt Rodilioso, seventh Steve Gugel, I said that right, eighth Riley Weaver, ninth John Pansula, 10th Bill Paradise, and 11th Nick Sargent, 12th Justin Blackburn, 13th Alan Halbert, 14th Johnny Hamby. That was all for today. Again, this league is sponsored by the SimRapMarket.com. I actually bought one of there's wraps literally as soon as we were. I was talking to when I actually met Rod, like in the Discord for the first time. He told me the sponsor, and I can't remember what I did. I think I went and just browsed their next gens, and I saw one of their designs that I was looking for, and it had a kind of like a lightning bolt scheme. As soon as I saw that, I immediately almost placed an order until he told me that they had a code for it. But it's definitely, I mean, they've got a lot of cars on this website. I mean, it's not just, like a open class. There it is right there. Found the paint scheme on a different car. But it's definitely worth to look for. Just a base scheme, then you can change the colors and all that other good stuff. But I will roll this animation, and I will let you all go.